So in this video, I'm about to talk about 3 things that you do not want to miss if you want to be a powerful communicator. Yes, a powerful communicator. Why would you want to be a powerful communicator? Because communication runs the world. Have you noticed that there are people with tremendous ideas, tremendous products, tremendous art, tremendous ability, tremendous skills and talents and gifts, but for some reason they don't get the recognition that they deserve. They're not received by the public in the way that they should be received. But then there's other people with terrible ideas, like Adolf Hitler, who somehow ideas spread all throughout the land in order to get people to believe in him. Now, I use the extreme example when it comes to Hitler in terms of being a powerful communicator, but that just crosses the surface of the power of communication in terms of what it can do for your life when it comes to getting people to follow you, and ultimately when people follow you, they will do what you want, right? So how would you like to know how to get more of what you want? And you can do this by mastering the 3 traits, the 3 beliefs, the 3 ideas that all powerful communicators know. Well, if you would, you're probably still watching this video, so let's get straight into it. Number 1, emotions are power. So when we talk about powerful communication, we have to understand that we're talking about powerful emotions. We're talking about emotions that cause people to act. You know, that's all pretty much power is the ability to act. So when we want to influence people, when we want to be a powerful communicator, we have to understand that we're trying to elicit emotions out of whoever we're communicating with. Right now, I want to elicit emotion out of you. I want you to feel like, oh, maybe there's something else I could be learning about communication that can help me get more of what I want, that can help me attract more love into my life, be able to go cold approach that girl and be able to get her interested in me, being able to, close that business deal in person, meeting somebody, whatever it may be, being able to crush that interview, being able to crush that audition or casting call, for my people in the entertainment business. So in order to do that, I have to already come from a place of the emotion I want you to feel. And the emotion I want you to feel, the place I'm coming from right now, is a place of seriousness, a place of joy, a place of curiosity, a place of bewilderment by the idea of being a powerful communicator, because that's truly how I feel about the idea. That's why it's so easy for me to talk about, because I'm confident in the ability not only that communication has to change your life, but the ability that these 3 keys that I'm giving in this video will allow you to become a more powerful communicator. So if you haven't been paying attention, I've already inserted 2 keys to powerful communication, and I've been showing you how they're done literally in real time. And those 2 keys are, first, understanding that powerful communication is an emotion. So right now, I'm in an emotional state that is allowing me to deliver the message of powerful communication to you right now, and try to magnify the importance of that. Number 2, in order for me to do that, in order for you to elicit any type of emotion to somebody else, you must feel that emotion already. If I was coming from a place of drowsiness, boring, hey, today I'm going to tell you how we're going to be a powerful communicator. And in order to be a powerful communicator, this is what you're going to have to, it wouldn't have the same magnitude, right? Even though I'm not speaking that much louder, even though I'm not emphasizing too crazy on the words, you can just tell by my whole energy, by my whole emotion, that I'm more engaged in the topic of communication than I was 15 seconds ago when I was explaining boring communication, right? So I must first have to feel that first, and the fastest way to shift your emotional state is going to be through your body. And the reason why this has a huge impact on communication is because the majority of communication is body language. Like, what we call communication, a lot of people think it's just words. But what the science tells us, what the research tells us, is that linguistics are just 7% of communication. 38% is the tonality, the pacing, the enunciation of some words, right? So the resonance of the word is 38%, and then 55% of communication is the body language. How you breathe, how you move your body, the way that you move your eyes, your facial movements, all these different things, the way that you move your body, how you feel, your brain chemistry, your gut health, your brain heart coherence, all these different ideas, your energetic body, the way that you're vibrating, your spiritual health, All these different ideas are going to impact the way that you're able to move your body. But a tool, a key that y'all can use is that if you change your body, then everything else will follow in terms of your emotional state. And to recap, what your emotional state is made of is the triad. So your emotional state is made up of what you focus on, what your self-talk is, and then also how you feel. So your physiology. So when we want to change our emotions, when we want to come from a more powerful emotional state, aka use a more powerful emotional strategy, because emotions are just strategies to get what we want. And going back to the first step, we have to realize to become powerful communicators, we have to recognize that power is an emotion that we want somebody to feel. We're eliciting an emotion. That's what influence is. It's the transfer of energy. It's the transfer of energy in motion, aka emotions. So the fastest way to change an emotion is to understand first, like, emotional state is controlled by those things. But the fastest way is, as soon as we move our physiology in a certain way, then that automatically taps us into a new set of resources of what to focus on. Like, literally, by just me being in a more focused, a more laser-like, a more clear, a more engaged state, then my focus literally centers on making this video. Everything else around me gets blurry, all the ideas around me get blurry, all the distractions get blurry, and I'm just locked in, I'm just focused in on this video. And that's due to our RAS, and it has a huge correlation to the way that we move our physical body, because our physical body is fully connected to our nervous system. So our body is made in a way to where it's meant to work holistically, all these moving parts working together, but there's certain key metaframes or big movers that really move the needle to shape the way that we can live in life. And some of those big metaframes are the understanding that our physiology is what's going to control our emotions. So if you want to become a more powerful communicator, first you have to understand that, hey, in order for me to be a powerful communicator, I have to elicit an emotion into this person. Power is an emotion. So I'm looking to engage in emotion. Whatever emotion I want them to feel, I have to feel it first, because I can't give somebody else something that I don't feel for myself. And in order to feel the emotion that I want to feel, the number one thing that I can do is put my body into a state to where I feel like that. And the best way to elicit what that state, what that physiology is for you, is to literally close your eyes. You can do this exercise with me right now if you want. Close your eyes. And I want you to imagine, I want you to think of a time where you felt totally confident, where you felt literally unstoppable, where you felt the most powerful, where you felt like you could do anything, where you felt like so engaged, so passionate about the topic that you're talking about or thinking about or doing at the time. Whether this was something that you just accomplished, an event that you're super proud of, or whether you just had created a plan and you're super motivated, you're super excited to go towards it, or whether you just got congratulated and acknowledged for a certain task or result that you got. And I want you to just really imagine, feel that emotion, feel what that does to the body. Think about what you heard, what you saw, what you tasted, what you felt. If you can, give it a color. What color would you give it? Imagine that color emanating from your being, emanating from your chest. Now imagine that color hovering above your head. And as that color gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it starts to take up the entire room. It starts to take up your entire body, and now your whole body's embracing this color of confidence, of power, magnificence, of magnitude, of attraction, of glowingness. Now once you have internalized this color and you see it all around you, I want you to breathe it in. Deep, deep, deep breath all the way down to the belly. Once you have that emotion locked in, now you can open your eyes and see how you feel. Examine how you feel. Become aware of how you feel. What's your body language like? What's your thoughts like? Are you seeing clear? Do you feel better? This is something that you could do at any time, tap into before you go give that sales presentation, before you go up and meet somebody, before you go out to the party at night, before you go to the audition, the interview, before you give that speech to the team. Tap into the emotion that you want to deliver to them before you do it, and that's going to put you in a position to be a way more powerful and effective communicator. So if you like this video, like the video. If you want to see more videos like this about influence, self-improvement, becoming the best version of yourself, that's what we talk about here. So subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you all for watching. Comment what you want to see next. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.